Hi everyone, good morning. So, our third lesson for this semester, everyone, is we have be informed and be safe. So, I will share you my screen here. Again, so when we do any activities or any physical exercises, everyone, when we do any exercises, we need to be, it should be safe, right? And when we perform exercises or other physical activities, we need to have we need to be knowledgeable enough for that, or and also knowledgeable for the safety and also for the proper etiquette for that one, and so that this may prevent accidents or any injuries. So we have here, there are three components of exercise. We have the warm up, and we also have here exercise load and cool down. So before that, when we talk about physical exercises or physical activities, it it is good for our hearts, and also it stretches our body. Since physical activity is safety for most people, everyone is encouraged to practice an active lifestyle. But every time that you're going to make any exercises in schools, make sure everyone that you know already about your health background. Yes, because you cannot go directly, or you cannot make any do any exercises, everyone, if you don't have the PARQ question. So what do you mean about PARQ, everyone? PA PARQ means physical activity readiness questionnaire. So before you do any activities or any exercises, everyone, you need to know first, okay? So we have here, so what are those, teacher? The first one that we have, everyone, for before doing any exercises, make sure to ask yourself about, has your doctor ever told you that you have a heart condition or high blood pressure? It's kind of one of important for that one to know your background, your health background. Number two is that, do you feel pain in your chest when you're doing your daily activities or any exercises when you do physical activity? The third questions for the PARQ, everyone. We also have here, do you balance, or do you lose balance, everyone, because of dizziness, or you have a lost consciousness in the past 12 months? Next, number four is we have you ever been diagnosed with chronic condition other than heart disease or disease or hypertension? What are those examples? You can have like cancer, like that. Next, I also have here another questions for that is that, are you currently taking any medications or prescribed maintenance from your doctor? Next, we also have here, do you currently have a bone or a joint or other musculoskeletal condition that can worsen as a result of moderate or vigorous physical activity? And the last one that we have is, has your doctor ever told you that you should only engage in medically supervised physical activity? So those are the questions, everyone, so those are the questions that we have in physical activity readiness questionnaires. So again, when you do any exercises or activities, you need to know first your health background too. So again, we have here the three components of exercise. We have warm up, exercise load, and cool down. So let's talk about here about warm up. Warm up is essential before strenuous activity to pressure in the body. It increases blood flows to working muscles gradually. Next, we also have here, higher muscular output is reported in warm muscles. A warm up prepares the heart, the muscles, and joints. And we also have, it increases nerves impulse transmission and decreases joint stiffness. So again, every time you do any activities or any sports, everyone, yes, uh it always starts with a warm up, right? So because um to prepare our hearts, our muscles and joints to dili siya makalitan. That's why a lot of people experience cramp, bikugan sila, it's because they don't have the warm up, or they don't do warm up before they play that kind of activity or exercise as everyone. And also, um a good warm up everyone can prepares, yeah, as what I said earlier, can prepares our heart muscles, and we also have here our joints, because uh for to have a succeeding activity by increasing the transmission of rate of nerve impulses and decreasing the joint stiffness. Next, we have here is we have the warm up and recommended. So we have the duration and the time here, everyone. So if it's intensity, movements, and duration of recovery. So the intensity we have here, moderate. Movements like general movements of joints followed by specific exercises. Duration of recovery, a 5-minute recovery time is required before engaging in actual exercise. So we need to remember the word safe, everyone. S stands for safety, should be A, applied. And we also have here F, frequently in exercise, right? So we always have, it's most of the time, everyone, every time they do an exercise or any activities, um, they encourage us to have water only. But you're going to drink water every kanang daily after sa imong kanang exercise. You need to give time sa grabe imong kanang do exercise, but you're not also allowed to drink like soda, kay mas bugat siya when you do any exercises. When you drink soda, much better if you're going to have water, right? Next, we also have here for warm up, we have here perform warm up exercises such as jogging, skipping to elevate the body temperature. That's part of a warm up, everyone. Next, we also have here number 2, we have perform stretching exercises to stimulate neuromuscular joints, enhance balance, and improve proprioception. Next, we also have here the third one. Proprioception helps perceive spatial location and can enhance sports performance and prevent injuries. Next, we also have here the fourth one. The last phase of warm up includes specific movements imitating the real exercise done at a slower speed to avoid exhaustion. So we also have here for number 5, warm up is both a physical and mental task requiring concentration and activity pattern. Next, we also have here the effectiveness of warm up exercises varies based on the type of exercise and its specific goals. Number 7, the aim is to raise the heart rate to 50 to 60% of the maximum expected heart rate, and it should be each exercise in a cardiac cycle is performed to 2 to 4 minutes. And number 9 that we have is the dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching exercises can be done for rest between exercise sets. So again, it is very important, everyone, to select the appropriate exercise that focuses on the muscles and the muscles tendon units, which are susceptible to becoming unbalanced. So again, every time that we're going to have any kind of warm up, everyone, or exercises, make sure that it's aligned to your activity that you're going to do. Kailangan imong warm up, everyone, is ma-align siya sa activity nga buhaton. Next, we also have here and here we have each run, Spider-Man, and we also have here lunge with twist. Those are just some exercises, or those are just some warm-up exercises that may be done before doing an actual exercise. Next that we have is for recovery and cool down. For recovery and cool down, everyone, for the cool down, it should be that the cool down is the transition between working out and resting phase. So recovery is essential as the main exercise. A well-executed cool down removes toxic product build up and replenishes energy. Next, we also have here The third one, we have a continuously elevated heart rate during cooldown delivers oxygen and nutrients to the muscles. Next, a decent cooldown routine takes about 10 minutes. Fifth one, include 5 minutes of low intensity multi joint exercise and a mild massage to aid in a metabolite removal and improve blood supply. Six, we have here for foam rollers may help decrease soreness, but limited studies are available only. Number seven, we have here static stretches release muscle tension and promote muscles relaxation. Next, we also have here for number eight, cooling down should be both a physical and mental routine with relaxed muscles and minds. So again, everyone, every time that we're going to talk about we have here recovery and cool down, it should be what they call there are a lot also of activities that we can apply in recovery and cool down. But remember, in the same cool down, everyone, the usually everyone it takes about 10 minutes to do that. So one of the examples that we have is when you join Zumba. So in Zumba, everyone there's like a warm up, it followed by the heavy dance, and it followed by the cool down or the recovery run. So they will not end directly. So they still have cool down. It's like cool, panabili kayo siya paspas. It's not heavy. Those are not heavy exercises, everyone. But in this study, everyone, for foam rollers, that's kinda hard, but it's only kanang ano siya. You can also use that or kanang do that, but limited lang. Mm. So exercises, equipments, and facilities for aerobic, resistance, and stretching. Have here the etiquette that we have, everyone, is we have. By the way, everyone, for the exercise equipment and facilities for aerobics, resistance, and stretching exercises, on the other hand, there are some physical activities also, everyone, that such as walkings. There that requires no special equipment. But aside from the proper conditioning for that of our body, it should be acknowledge the correct equipments and facilities, proper handling, and is also required to prevent injury. So when you do running, make sure that you wear the right attire for that, right? Or proper shoes for that, right? To prevent injury. And next, we also have here for exercise equipment may also range from general items for clothing, yeah, for clothing to special protective suits to apparatus, and it are these are so we have here for the equipment, everyone, you need to remember this essentials way to have a properly useful facilities and equipments. We have number one, we need to make sure everyone that equipment and facility and also the facilities that the one that we are going everyone is used to it's essential. Yeah. It is it is also important, everyone, to use the correct equipment and to make sure it is a good condition. Check if there are any cracks or broken parts of for that one, everyone, and make because this can compromise your safety. That's why when you go to gym, everyone, if you go to gym, there's like instructor there or coach where you can ask for that. Oh yeah. But if you are knowledgeable enough, everyone, you can check it by yourself. And also, you're not just when you go to gym, you're not just gonna do exercise directly, right? You need to align your unsa imong goal. You're not gonna mag treadmill ko teacher kay mo ni kung paano. It should be aligned to your goal, everyone. Next, when you also these are the remembers also reminders, everyone. The second one that we can have is to when using weightliftings or weights, everyone, you need to return the equipment to its respective place. Those are the basic reminders in the gym, everyone, right? When we do that. So also we are not allowed to wear an open-toed shoes or go barefoot in a weights area. So we need to observe also the observe respectfulness and avoid distracting members who are using the dumbbells racks. So again, and when you go to gym, everyone, you need to wear the proper attire for that. And when you're going to do lifting everyone or weight, yeah, you need to wear close shoes for that, for your safety. Next, another thing when you do this equipments, everyone, the third one is we need to have a proper footwear. Proper footwear is also important to do any exercises for this. Um, for people who did not much, again, we also have here for proper footwear is important even for people who do much exercise or any activities. It's because shoes or boots everyone need to fit well and provide some cushioning. And also many people also get blisters on their feet from footwear that is not fit properly. So one thing everyone is the one of the essential also is your shoes. It should be kanang fit well. Okay. Most of the time if the shoes is kanang if your feet is not fit in that shoes, everyone, you get blisters in that. Next, we also have here, you need to carefully select. You need to remember this, that you need to carefully select the shoe that is appropriate for your activity, that rather than choosing a shoe because it looks good. So you have to remember that if you're going to do any exercises, it should be for exercise, that shoes is good for exercising, right? Next, footwear that has been worn a lot of times will not offer the same protection or cushioning as it did when it was new. So there are times also if you're going to choose or buy shoes, everyone, okay naman siya branded. Okay na po siya okay as long as you're comfortable at and then it's safety on your feet, right? And we also have here the amount of wear. You need to remember everyone that the amount of wear and tear will depend on how much the footwear has been worn. Old worn out shoes needs to be replaced. Kung daan na jud siya everyone, makafeel mo daan na jud yung shoes or it's not kanang very safe, di na gyud siya safety. That's the time that you're going to replace it. Next, lastly, everyone that we have is the reminders is we have here look up for some common sporting injuries and then take a look at the equipment needed to help prevent them. So if you don't have any idea on how to do it, you can watch in YouTube or you can also ask for the coach, everyone. I know because I've been there and also in gym, everyone. You can also ask, right? Kaysa mapiang ka, right? Kaysa mapiang ka directly. Kay mauwaw ka mga tana. That's not good too. Okay? Next, we also have here. No. So these are the following essential ways to properly use facilities and equipments for exercise. Again, the one that I said earlier, we can have use essential and well maintained equipment and facilities. Return the weights to their proper place and avoid wearing barefoot or open to shows in the weight areas. Choose proper footwear that fits well and provides cushioning to prevent blisters and injuries. Next, we have replace worn out shoes for etiquette protection and cushioning. And lastly, we have here do research on common sporting injuries and acquire appropriate equipment for prevention. Next, we have here the fit and safe, understanding exercise basics. So by the way, everyone, before we end this one, everyone, this is an application already. Before we end, I'm going to give you the passcode for this one. And we have the passcode for this class, for this subject, everyone, that you're going to type after listening this one, and you will receive 50 points for that. The passcode for that is we have equipment. So you're just going to type the password, everyone, or the passcode. The passcode, everyone, is equipment. Okay. And after this video, I'm going to give you an activity, and also don't forget to write the passcode there. So you will receive 50 points for watching this. Okay. Goodbye and thank you, everyone. Thank you.